Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
And a good Tuesday night. Welcome to another edition of High School Sports on YourLiveEvent.com. I am Joel Morgan coming to you live from the Coliseum at Fargo North High School. It's a high school hockey doubleheader as the Fargo Davies Eagles will take on the Fargo North-South Bruins. Game one of our doubleheader. The girls' side of this matchup will be played. Game two will feature a good boys EDC competition, and that one is going to feature the Fargo North Spartans against the Grand Forks Red River Rough Riders. Thanks for being with us here on our pregame show as we are getting set here for this matchup coming up here. As we'll take a break here on our pregame show, and we'll be back with more coming up next.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
We are back on our pregame show, high school hockey, game one of our doubleheader tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Josh Israel, head coach of Fargo Davies, with us. Coach, one game into the season, you guys pick up a win against Century. What went well in game one?
I liked our resilience, right? They scored first after we had kind of dictated the pace early in the game, and our kids found a way to respond quick. And then, I liked our effort in the defensive zone, and our PK was solid.
And looking at the fact you play Century, Bismarck School, splitting their program, what do you think that says about where high school hockey is moving in this state?
Well, it's good for the growth of the game, right? So more kids are getting opportunities out west, and it also facilitates another competitive program within the state, and it makes that each and every league game that much more important. So,
This year for Fargo high school hockey, there was moving around just because of the numbers and to change players. You got some players on account of that from that change, but what was the adjustment right off the bat, just knowing you're going to get new players who had varsity experience coming to your team?
Well, I think, for us, it's each year's new, right? So I think that just compounded that narrative of we have a new group. We're going to get acclimated to each other as quick as we can. We're going to, get everybody on the same page and ingrained in our culture and move forward, right? So it's been a positive so far, and we're looking to continue with that.
And looking at the construction of your team right now, I know you have a offensive line of all freshmen. You got some young players, a mix of the old. Who are some of the key players that are back this year, and who are some of those freshmen and newer players?
Sure. We've got Sandy Sampson and Lindsay Astrip are centered by Taylor Severson. They're returning. They've got a bunch of experience up front. We're going to rely on them to help.
And welcome back to our pregame, and we're going to pause our interview with Fargo Davies Eagles head coach Josh Ishertel as members make it out on the team as they're going to introduce members and raise the banner for last year's state championship team of this Fargo North-South Bruins team, as well as you might notice some Davies players out there on the line. Those were players last year who were part of that state championship North-South team, and now let's send it over to PA.
Sarah Stick, Evelyn Olson, and Ellen Carlers. She said it right. As we honor the 2021-2022 Fargo North-South Shanley's Bruins team and their state championship season. The North-South Shanley's Bruins finished the 2022 season with a 26 record, to the Bruins championship game, defeating the Davies Eagles 2-1 in double overtime. This is the Bruins' first state championship. Once a Bruin, always a Bruin. The 2021-2022 North-South Shanley's Bruins. Number 1, Olivia Gowan. Number 2, Elsie Anderson. Number 3, Sarah Stick. Number 4, Lindsay Astrup. Number 5, Maddie Rorick. Number 6, Riley Bartz. Number 8, Anna Nelson. Number 9, Ainsley Ness. Number 10, Katie Noah. Number 12, Evelyn Olson. Number 14, Emma Burris. Number 15, Olivia Olson. Number 16, Allie Eminet. Number 17, Julia Pooh. Number 18, Molly Henson. Number 19, Leah Meyer. Number 21, Olivia Galvas. Number 21, Becca Matheson. Number 23, Kate Cone. And number 30, Savannah Woodsick. Your head coach, Parker Metz, and your assistant.
And there we go. That was the banner unveiling of that state championship Fargo North-South hockey team. Let us get us back now to our interview that we had with head coach Josh Ishertel. We are back on our pregame show, high school hockey game, one of our doubleheaders tonight on your live event. Just knowing you're going to get new players who had varsity experience coming to your team. Offensive line of all freshmen. You got some young players, a mix of the old. Who are some of the key players that are back this year, and who are some of those freshmen and newer players?
Sure. We've got Sandy Sampson and Lindsay Astrip are centered by Taylor Severson. They're returning. They've got a bunch of experience up front. We're going to rely on them to help us out offensively. And then you look to returners. We've got 4 solid defensemen that are returning varsity players in Vetter, Emineth, Noah, and Voller. And we need them to lead by example, right? And then we got a bunch of freshmen and younger players in the program that, again, it's trial by fire for some of them. And then for others, it's full-on developmental capacity. And, for each of those kids, it's trying to get better day by day, adjust to the speed, the pace, and the physicality of the varsity game. And then when your number is called, go out there and compete to the best of your abilities, right? So attitude and effort are huge for us, and that's what the expectation is for everybody with our seniors and our returners leading the way. And can't forget Noelle Lewis in between the pipes, right? She was solid for us last year, and we're looking for her to have another big year.
You'll have this matchup here against North-South. The Bruins, of course, played them last year in the championship game. All these players have played together. You get a nice rival with them. You also get to be part of this doubleheaders with this boys matchup against Red River. Just how much of an exciting night of hockey overall is this atmosphere going to be?
Oh, sure. It's great. I mean, you got two of the better girls teams in the state. You got two of the best teams in the East region in the state on the boys side playing tonight. So it should be good. It should be two entertaining hockey games. Fast-paced, and hopefully, the people that come out and watch enjoy the show.
And what can you tell us about this North-South team? What are some keys for you guys here to get this win?
They're fast. They've got some skill. Especially in girls hockey, age is just a number, right? They've got some high-end talent in their freshman class, but also in some of their younger returners that I think will grow into larger roles and become more of a bigger part of the narrative throughout the state from a production standpoint and just from a visibility standpoint. They're a good team, but I'd say the thing that sticks out is speed, for sure.
All right, Coach. Well, thanks for joining us here. Good luck.
Thank you.
Wilf Dagelman started Dagelman Industries 60 years ago with one thing in mind. He wanted to make products that had a true impact on the farm. The foundation of Dagelman remains the same today. Build simple, heavy, reliable equipment that will last for generations. We choose to innovate rather than imitate and work hard to remain an industry leader. Wilf truly said it best. Build it right, build it heavy, and build it to last from top to bottom. If you're interested in joining our team, visit dagelman.com to view our openings.
Welcome back to our pregame show, Hockey Doubleheader tonight on yourliveevent.com. First, we're talking to Parker Metz, head coach of the Fargo North-South Bruins. Coach, first off, thanks for giving us some time here on our pregame show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
One game into your season, a 5-2 win over Dickinson. Tell us a little bit what went well for you guys in game number one.
I think overall, I would say overall would it be puck possession. I thought we did a really good job at containing, just zone time. We had a lot of offensive opportunity. I thought we lacked in finishing plays. But overall, I mean, you can't be mad or upset about a 5-2 victory. But there's things that we know we can, clean up and do better, and there's things that we need to continue to do. So.
Let's talk about a little bit the makeup of this 2022-2023 Bruins team. You lost some players through graduation, through attrition, and then on top of that, kind of a little bit of a reshuffling with Fargo High School girls hockey. Who have been some key returners this year, and who are some players now that are being put into new positions?
Yeah, it's always hard when you lose players and there's reshuffling in the kind of situation that we're in right now. But to be honest, this season it's different. It's not, it's never going to be the same makeup as teams in the past. And each year a team has their special uniqueness. And I think this year we're going to rely on, a few of our upperclassmen to really lead a really young group. We have I think we have 6 freshmen and an 8th grader that are going to fill some pretty big voids in our roster. And so far, what we see, we really like. And I think they're gonna they make Fargo North South Bruin hockey better in the future.
Looking at just girls hockey as a whole right now in the state, obviously you guys play in that statewide region, so you see a lot of teams, but looking at the split of Bismarck hockey, they're going to play with Century, and then Legacy Bismarck High are going to stay a co-op. What does that say to maybe the growth of the sport over the last few years?
I think it depends on who you talk to. Personally, the idea for, we want to promote high school athletics, and we want to maximize participation and maximize the potential to play for your school, and just to provide more opportunity for girls to play. Ideally, even with our Fargo co-op, we have ultimately 40 high school positions that we can put in a uniform every night between our team and Davies just in Fargo, and then same thing for Bismarck. So right there, you're looking at you got 140, 80 hockey players within 4 teams right there. Years ago, that probably wasn't that number just within 4 schools. Bismarck having 1 and splitting the 2, there's more kids playing the sport, but we need to continue to grow that. And I think, them splitting and us trying to maneuver the number game here at Fargo, I think, we have to do what we can to keep growing the game, but also have to look at the youth programs too to see, okay, how are we growing the game at the young levels? And selfishly, I think Fargo's doing a pretty good job at trying to get that up, but there's still things that we have to do to continue to drive that message home that, hey, hockey's fun and we need more girls to play.
Looking at just the teams right now, and I know it's so early into the season, but of the 12 teams playing right now, where do you see everyone just kind of lying in terms of wins and losses?
It's so early right now. If you look at first week in the games, first few games, it looks like it's horse apiece, really. You have Williston upsetting Grand Forks in some, and and Devil's Lake having a tough time with Williston, and we're going. We had looking at a score, and 5-2 doesn't look very good against Dickinson. But it's that there's a lot of parity in this. I think there's a lot of parity in the state this year, so it's exciting.
Fargo Davies, your opponent tonight at the Coliseum, obviously played them in the championship game earlier this year, but a good rival. A lot of these girls playing against each other growing up and now playing against each other in high school. They got some new looks on that roster as well, but what do you know about Davies so far, and what are going to be the keys for another win for you guys?
I think it's just another game, Fargo against Fargo. It's going to be, who has more pride in the school, tonight, and we're going to, we'll just see kind of who puts their best foot forward. They lost, a good amount of kids from last year too, but their makeup is different. So, I haven't been able to see them in person, but it's going to be fun to see who shows up and who doesn't.
Talking with Parker Metz, head coach of the Fargo North-South Bruins. Coach, thanks again.
Welcome back to YourLiveEvent.com. Big girls matchup here. North-South against Fargo Davies on this Tuesday night game. One of our doubleheader. We'll have boys hockey coming up after this one, and that matchup is going to feature the boys against Red River. A good EDC boys matchup coming up on YourLiveEvent.com. The banner was hung before the start of this contest for the state championship North-South Bruins team, as the opening faceoff is won by the Eagles, and this one is chipped behind the net, which the goalie will play this one as it comes along the near board side. Both of these teams have a win under the belt this season, and here comes a break. Puck up ice is taken away by the defenseman Emineth and rung around the near side as Davies trying to break it out of their zone. Puck gets chipped onto the near corner. Strike that far corner. It's rung around the boards. Pass at the circle. Was on the stick of Sampson, got by her, actually untouched by Sampson, and it comes to the length of the ice, and we're going to get an icing call. We are stopped at 16:26 here in the first period, and both teams will go for a full line change. Davies this year with the addition of members of Shanley High School, which last year they were members of North-South. Face-off is one back, played along the near boards. And we're going to get a penalty called here pretty quick. And looks to me like it will be a checking penalty. And that one will become against Rebecca Matheson. So North-South called for a checking penalty early on. That one comes at the 16:21 mark of this first period. So a check comes early. Power play opportunity for the Davies Eagles. 5-2 win against Dickinson for North-South to start their season. Davies at home. A victory over Bismarck Century. Bismarck splitting their hockey program this season as it's Vetter at the point. Pass back over to the near side. Ebeneth will come back over to Vetter. Vetter will find a player over on the far side. Puck on the stick of Severson. Takes a shot. This one turns away and winds up at the circle. So a checking penalty and an early power play. One-timer. This one deflects off a stick and winds up behind the net. That was off the stick of Hoffman as puck is broken up off ice. Played in the neutral zone. Now we're getting an opportunity at a shorthand goal, at least a shorthand shot. Olivia Kalbus had the puck on her stick. Her stick was lifted and knocked away to the corner by Matilda Vetter. And now puck along the near boards. Minute 15 and counting left on the power play for the Davies Eagles. North trying to clear the puck out of their zone. Silbernagel with the puck, puts it into the corner. Astrup will pick this one up behind the net. Eludes the defender, comes along the near board. Backhand as he tries to cycle down. Puck winds up at the feet of Paul, put in front of the net. There was an open goal mouth, but no one could tip this one in. As now Davies looking for a line change, and they were a player short momentarily. They were trying to avoid getting called for too many players out on the ice. 42 seconds and counting now left on the power play. A tripping penalty called against Hoffman for North-South. Strike that was called against Matheson. Battle along the boards as North-South wants an offensive opportunity, but they'll take more controlling the zone, burning off some of that penalty as Poole will take a shot. Rebound trickles onto the stick of Fisher. She takes the shot. Puck gets turned away by Noelle Lewis. 14:30 and counting left to go in the first period. Inside of 10 seconds left on the power play for the Davies Eagles. They're going to get one last rush of the puck, and it was handled along the near boards by Meyer. Meyer puts it down into the corner. Penalty expires, and we are back to even strength as we approach 14 minutes left to go in the first period. Game 1 of 2 we have for you on yourliveevent.com. The North boys will play against Red River, the almost consensus #1 team here in the state of North Dakota. As puck gets put into the neutral zone, and this one is chipped away. Astrup will be the first on the puck. Astrup gets pushed back slightly a little bit by Matheson. Now puck along the near boards. Inside of 14 to play. An early penalty, that one coming less than a minute into this game, so we've seen both special teams out there on the ice. As a battle for the puck along the far boards, it's one on the stick of Ebeneth who puts it in front of the net. No one able to get there. Winds up at the circle. Shot will come off a pair of skates of Kalbus and winds up into the corner. Put in front of the net. Defense able to recover. Jam along the side of the net. And it's Sampson who will get the puck. Sampson onto the circle, and it's onto the stick of Burris. And Burris will clear the zone for the Spruans. Burris will send a pass that gets jammed at some feet. Now winds up onto the near corner as North-South will make a line change coming up on 13 minutes left to go in the first period. North-South trying to gain control near their blue line. This one will be poke check up ice by Purdy. Now brought along the near side. It's Ness with the puck. Ness will be taken off the puck as Davies able to clear the zone. It was on the stick momentarily of Jensen. Now picked it back in the neutral zone, handled by Ness. Drop pass at the circle, intercepted by the Eagles, taken right back by North-South. That was Woodard who had the puck on her stick. .12.5 to go first period, no score as this puck will be turned down ice. Icing call will stop time with 12:23 to go in the period. Maya Jensen will bring her line out there for the Davies Eagles. Olivia Calbus will have her line out for the North-South Bruins, as a shot through traffic ends up in the corner. Battle for the puck along the near corner. Now picked up at the circle on the stick of Jensen. Will ring this one around the boards, able to find the tape of Noah. Pass up ice, this one a little too strong, and this one will be stopped by the goaltender. Lushik will stop the puck, and it will be frozen. 11:54 to go in the first period. Both teams feeling themselves out, feeling each other out here in this first period. Neither team has really established control, as Severson will bring her line out. Matheson will bring her line out. It's both teams featuring their top lines. Puck went to the circle, comes off Matheson's skate. She didn't clear out after winning the faceoff. Puck winds up at the point. Big shot turned away. That one off the stick of Emineth, and puck now into the near corner. We'll have our First Class Mortgage First Intermission show coming up here at the conclusion of this period. We'll get you some of those numbers. Puck rung along the boards near side. Severson from Davies, the first on the puck. It's stripped away. Vetter is able to hold the zone. Passes across to Emineth. Takes a shot that's partially deflected off the stick of McComb. Davies still able to control the zone. Low shot behind the net. Lines up onto the near circle. Coming up now on 11 minutes to play in the first period. Still no score. North-South trying to break this one out of the zone. It's on the stick of Matheson. She will chip this one down, and it comes onto the near corner. Severson first on the puck for Davies. She is trying to hold that corner as her teammates make a line change. They are successful in making the line change as a shot from the point, and this one may have come off a pair of skates, as that was ripped by Olivia Olson from the point. Long pass up ice. Silvernagel with the puck will get knocked off of it, and we're going to get a penalty call. Second penalty call this period against North-South. Hagen will be called for the trip. Comes at the 10:37 mark of period number 1. So the power play will get another shot here in the first period for the Eagles. Face-off won by the Bruins, brought around the boards and chipped down ice. So immediately the Bruins able to clear the zone. Cracky with the puck behind the net. Comes across the far side. Emineth, that was on the stick of Voller. And a long pass up ice, and we're going to get an icing call. Abigail Hagen will be called. I thought it was a trip. It will be a holding call. So it will be a hold at the 10:37 mark of the period. 10:16 left to go. Period number 1, shot from the point. This one will be turned away by Noelle Lewis. .32 was a score in the state championship game last year. I should say earlier this year, the Bruins victorious. Bruins winning the face-off. Davies taking the puck away. It's handled by Vetter. Vetter along the boards at the circle, looking for some numbers. Trips it back over to the point. Kind of a short pass onto the stick of Emineth, and all she can do with the pressure is put it into the corner. And now the Bruins look to clear the zone as Anna Nelson will send this one into the neutral zone. Picked up onto the stick of Poole. Poole backhands towards Noelle Lewis, who sends it into the near corner. Approaching a minute to go on the power play for Davies, and about a minute 37 and counting left in the first period. Get a scoreless game here on this Tuesday night, and an offsides call will stop us at 9:32. So 9:32 left in the period, 55 seconds left on the power play. You imagine the conversation that happens. You successfully killed this for North-South. Obviously, you're happy that special teams able to come through when they do. But I imagine the conversation becomes, hey, that's 4 minutes of time that we were not able to put ourselves on offense. You know, that's almost the double hit that you get any time that you commit a penalty. Is not only are you aggressively trying to stop it, but you're in attrition, you're taking away your chance to have some offense as a shot from the point, and this one winds up on the near corner. That was Voller with the shot. Puck winds up at the circle. Shot, this one coming off a pair of skates. Approaching 30 seconds left on the power play now for the Davies Eagles. 1-0 is the Eagles, 1-0 is North-South. Shot from the point, this one trickles its way onto the corner. First onto the puck is Olivia Olsen. She tries to backhand. Davies able to hold the zone. Puck gets picked up by Olsen. 15 seconds left on the penalty. That was a holding call against Abigail Hagan. And puck set along the boards, picked up near the circle. That was Kate Noah. Puts this one on goal, gets turned away. Davies holds his own, but that north-south penalty will come to an end here in the first period. Shot on goal. Luchik will freeze this one. And that will stop it at 8:28. Bruins will have control of the puck after the face-off. Jada Purdy on the near side. Gets herself free of the defender, will carry it along the near boards. Goes for a pass up ice that winds up on the stick of her teammate Ness. Ness from the circle. Shot will come from Woodard. Rebound batted around and is thrown away from the pile. That was off the hands of Silbernagel. North will send it back one more time before they're able to clear the zone. That's a play by Reagan Silbernagel. Saw that puck in the air, knows that you're in your defensive zone. You're not going to get tagged up for a hand pass. And just kind of turns it back over the other way. And now face up at the far circle. Puck is won back along the near boards. Inside of 8 minutes to go in the scoreless first period. High school girls hockey on yourliveevent.com. Doubleheaders tonight. This one comes towards the net and winds up onto the near corner. Bruins able to hold the zone. You think about, we've played nearly 10 minutes of this first period, and for the Bruins, they spent 4 of them killing a penalty. So just maybe now are they feeling they're getting into a rhythm as a shot comes from Emineth, gets turned away by Witchik, and it's thrown into the corner. Witchik will turn this one away, and it winds up down ice. North will get a full line change. Davies will change where they can as they are trying to hold their position offensively. Fisher turned this one down ice. Battle onto the near boards. Shot on goal, turned away by Noelle Lewis. Now a big clear down ice, and there will be a no icing call, so it touched the tape of a member of the Davies team, rather of the North-South team, before finding its way down ice. Inside of 7 left to play in the first period, now 6:45. Bruins breaking this one out of their zone, trying to split the legs of the defender was Julia Poole. Poole could not, and now puck along to the near boards and shipped down ice, and we're going to get an icing call. Good crowd here at the Coliseum for game 1. Expect a strong crowd for game number 2. So just people will be filtering in and out. And Jensen wins the face-off for the Eagles. They can't hold the puck. Broken up ice by North-South. Collision of 2 players, both hit the ice, no penalty call. No battle along the near corner. Silbernagel with the puck, loses her footing, able to get a backhand pass right onto the stick of Gravlin. Gravlin was looking for the natural screen, instead turns it away onto the near corner. It's a scramble for the puck. Davies holds his own, shot from the point. Bushik will freeze this one, and we are stopped with 6:03 to go in our first period. Puck's one into the corner, throwing at the circle, shot blocked, a big block shot coming for Purdy, and now she'll chase this one down ice. Lewis puts it into the corner, and now a battle for the puck. Inside of 6 to go. Period number 1, and shot on goal. This one knocked away. Backhand attempt comes off some traffic. Good opportunity for Davies. Puck in front of the net, rather, comes off a pair of skates. That was Matheson who would block that shot. It seems like North-South has been playing the multi-goaltender system, as Lindsay Astrup will be called for a slash. That comes at the 5:17 mark. So the Spruans, an opportunity for them to go on offense. For them to go on special teams here in the first period. Puck set up at the circle. Back up to the point. That one came off the skates of Calbus. Held by Nelson. Pass over to the near side, rather that is a pass to Nelson as it comes to Purdy. Purdy from the circle takes a shot. This one high and hard off the glass, and North's going to try to scramble to hold the zone, and it's picked up by Nelson for the Spruans. 30 seconds into this power play, and here comes a shot, and that one gets turned away to the corner. A shot for Julia Poole, and it'll be dumped down ice. It's kind of been one and done on the shot opportunities for North-South on this power play. Again, this is their first power play of the game. A lot of pressure from Taylor Severson on that forecheck. Less than a minute now left into the power play. And puck will be dumped into the corner. And it looks like we're going to get another penalty called here, and this one will be against the Spruans. Julia Poole, I believe it will be an interference call. That comes at the 4:04 mark. So it'll be even strength hockey for 48 seconds. But again, another missed offensive opportunity. Another missed offensive opportunity coming for the North-South Spruans. As a battle for the puck along the near side, it's Woodard with the puck. Again, 4-on-4 hockey for 40 seconds as we are inside of 4 minutes left to go in our first period. Thanks for joining us tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Joel Morgan here on the call. Reggie Funk running the camera. Me and Reggie both will be here for both of the games coming up. We'll get a chance. We won't have it on air. You'll have to listen to the varsity, or excuse me, to the boys contest. But I'll get a chance to talk to Tim Scarperu, the head coach for Red River, at the intermission, one of the intermissions of this game. You'll get a chance to hear that in our pregame show, but it's a fun night of hockey here in North Fargo. And the penalty comes to an end for Davies, and now Davies will have the power play, but first an attempt down ice for Rebecca Matheson, and she will be knocked to the ice. So less than a minute into the penalty for North-South, we're going to get an interference call. Rather, we're going to get a tripping call. Voller. That one comes at the 3:09 mark. The team's just kind of trading penalties here in this stretch. So 4-on-4 hockey for a minute. And we're going to get an icing from Davies. And I think initially Eminem thought that they were killing a penalty. You see one of your teammates go into the penalty box and you go, hey, we're killing her. You see one, and it's like, no, we're even strength. So icing rules, all that stuff is going to apply to what's going on here moving forward. Davies tried to make a line change, and the linesman told him the referee told him, yeah, you can't after they come set. So now we're looking at 2 minutes, 45 seconds left to go in the period. For North-South, the Spruans have a penalty for 35 more seconds as this one shipped towards the net, comes off the pad of Lewis and winds up onto the near corner as sent by Calvis along the boards. Shot from the point, and this one gets blocked. A well-intended block in front of the net. But it almost took a bounce towards the goal. Created a screen for Lewis. That was Noah who blocked that shot. 13 seconds now left to go on the penalty for the Spruans. Once that comes to an end, it'll be a minute worth of power play time coming for North-South. And that penalty is ended. It will be 5-on-4 number game in favor of the Spruans as a one-timer set in front of the net. That pass was kind of wobbling everywhere, knuckles its way towards the goal. And another one-timer in front of the net. This one trickles its way onto the corner. It will be Poole with the puck. Poole sets it up to the point to Matheson. Matheson holds his own. Will come to Purdy. Purdy a shot through traffic, and no idea where the rebound was Lewis, and a putback, and this one gets knocked away. Lewis had tripped, was looking for the puck. Her teammates come through with the help. 17 seconds left on the penalty for Davies. A minute 22 and counting left in the first period. Scoreless here, girls hockey, and YourLiveEvent.com, and this one rings right off the post. Combe takes the shot off the post. Penalty comes to an end. 5-on-5 hockey for the next minute, 5 seconds of the first period. Jada Purdy will lead the charge, comes up from the circle, puts it in front of the net. No one's there except the Eagles, and they will try to turn it out of the zone. It is successful, and now an opportunity coming for the Eagles. Here we go, shot, rebound, and it's knocked away by the defense. Leah Meyer beat the goalie. Puck wouldn't go in. Rebound was taken away by the defense. And I said it before, both of these teams seem to be playing the multi-goalie, multi-crease player game as the puck now into the near corner. 19 seconds to go in the period. Puck put on net. Spruans looking for a rebound opportunity. And this one will be chipped down ice. It will be an icing call. And that one will come with 5 seconds left in the, with 7.6 seconds left in the period. Our first intermission show brought to you by First Class Mortgage. Five penalties between the two teams. As our first period will officially come to an end. Through 17 minutes of play, our score, Fargo North-South 0, Fargo Davies 0. First Class Mortgage, first intermission report coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Kate's Kennels, located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
Fact: high High schools need every sports official they can find. Want to ensure that kids keep playing? Become an official and a leader. Over 25,000 North Dakota student athletes participate in statewide school-sponsored sports programs. Sports provide students with real-time training for real life. Teamwork and planning under pressure provide our young men and women with skills that will serve them throughout their lives. Without officials, high school sports wouldn't exist. It may be more.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
We're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Escape the Minnesota winter, March 10th through 19th, as we become immersed in Hawaiian culture and take in the breathtaking views of Oahu, Kauai, and Maui. Enjoy a balance of scheduled must-see attractions and free time to relax in paradise. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119, 636-2119, or planterdoc.com.
I'm really happy here because on a daily basis when I get here, I'm so excited to work with the people around me.
I thoroughly like walking through the door and seeing everybody. It's just a great place to work.
Every Sunday I'm ready to come to work Monday morning. Like, we laugh and we joke, but we get work done. But I've never had a bad day here.
And welcome to our First Class Mortgage First Intermission Report here on YourLiveEvent.com. No score at the end of that first period. North-South and Davies scoreless after that first period. Shots on goal, 12-9 in favor of the North-South Bruins. 5 penalties between the two teams. Obviously no goals means we have no power play goals, but special teams really controlling a lot of the time in that first period. And then on top of that, you looked at a lot of 4-on-4 opportunities as there were some overlapping penalties that happened there back in that first period. We'll take another break here on our First Class Mortgage Intermission Report, and we'll look to get you some numbers here, from more numbers from period number 1 next on YourLiveEvent.com.
I'm dreaming of a world where the crack of a bat is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle. Where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up. I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality. I'm going to elevate the world of sports someday.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Wilf Dagelman started Dagelman Industries 60 years ago with one thing in mind. He wanted to make products that had a true impact on the farm. The foundation of Dagelman remains the same today. Build simple, heavy, reliable equipment that will last for generations. We choose to innovate rather than imitate and work hard to remain an industry leader. Wilf truly said it best. Build it right, build it heavy, and build it to last from top to bottom. If you're interested in joining our team, visit dagelman.com to view our openings.
Kate's Kennels, located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
Fact: high schools need every sports official they can find. Want to ensure that kids keep playing? Become an official and a leader. Over 25,000 North Dakota student athletes participate in statewide school-sponsored sports programs. Sports provide students with real-time training for real life. Teamwork and planning under pressure provide our young men and women with skills that will serve them throughout their lives. Without officials, high school sports wouldn't exist. It may be more.
Since 19...
And welcome back to YourLiveEvent.com. Scoreless at the end of the first period. Let's go to high school girls hockey on this Tuesday night. A hockey doubleheader. How about that? And the weather absolutely feels like it's hockey season right here. No score at the end of that first period. 12 shots on goal for North-South. 9 shots on goal for Davies. And a lot of that time was spent on special teams. 5 penalties called between the two teams. So a lot of time spent on special teams, a lot of time spent killing penalties. So fresh look, fresh outlook coming out for both of these teams as we move on to the second period. Again, had a chance, we talked to Tim Scarperud, head coach of Grand Forks Red River. He came up during that last intermission break, so we had a chance to talk to him as they're getting set to play the boys team. You can hear that on our pregame interview. So we'll get you final numbers for this one when it's all wrapped up, and then it'll be a really quick turnaround as we get set for the second game here of this doubleheader. Again, all of that right here on YourLiveEvent.com as our second period is underway. Eagles shooting, defending on our left, defending on our right will be the Spruans as puck winds up into the corner. North-South trying to hold the offensive zone. Puck trickles onto the stick of Astrup. Astrup's going to lead the charge, tries to cut through the circle, and she draws a penalty. We talked about how much penalties have been a factor so far in this game, and Jada Purdy will be called for the checking. I will have to see. Okay, they will call a trip. And that one comes 22 seconds into the second period. So right away, to begin our second period, we'll get a tripping call and a power play opportunity for the Eagles. Puck winds up on the stick near side of Vetter. Vetter will take a look, sends this one back over to the near side. Played at the circle. That's Severson with the puck. Will come up to the point. Vetter will try to chip this one off into the corner. Now back onto the skates of Vetter. Shot this one through traffic. Rushik will turn this one away as that one winds up in the corner. 30 seconds into the power play opportunity for Davies. They've gotten one shot already as this one is fed across to Severson. Just in front of Severson and no defenders in front of her. Severson now from the circle will send this one up into the point to Vetter. That was, by the way, a tripping penalty. A shot from the circle, and this one pulled out of the air. Rushik will pull it out of the air, hangs on to this one to freeze it. And that will stop time with 15:52 to go in the second period. 1 minute, 14 seconds left to play on the power play opportunity. Face-off won by the Eagles. Vetter looking for a screen, takes a shot. This one wide of the net will wind up into the corner. Picked up by Emineth. She will pass this one across to Vetter. This one gets tipped. Winds up on the stick of Severson. Shot through traffic into the corner, chasing down the loose puck. Emineth shot from the corner. This one into the netting and will come out of play. That will stop time with 15:30 left to play in the second period. 54 seconds on that power play. Davies has controlled the zone well on this power play. I would say, in fact, in the power play chances that they've had in this game, that has been one of the strongest looks so far. They have just not been able to finish it with a goal. Bowler able to hold the zone. Puck winds up into the corner. Paul puts it in front of the net. This one gets turned back away. And Davies just able to hold the zone. That was off the stick of Meyer. Now chipped towards the goal. A lot of traffic in front of the net. Rushik will just hang on to it. And that will stop time with 15:06 now left to play. Line change coming here. 28 seconds left on the power play. No score. Period number 2. Puck comes across. Shot from the circle. Not a full shot by Emineth. North-south. The Bruins taking over the puck. And this one will be dumped deep down ice. 10 seconds on the power play right now for the Davies Eagles. Penalty number 4 called against the Bruins. Astrup with the puck, stops at the circle, bounces this one off the boards. Picked up by Astrup. Astrup will come to the point. Penalty comes to an end, by the way. We're at full strength. Shot. And Woodchick will hang on to the puck. Minutes, 24 seconds left. We are in the second period. Again, game 1 of 2 for you tonight. Face-off won by the Eagles, and puck was stopped at the feet of Jensen. Picked it up, took a shot. That one over the net and into the corner. North-south trying to clear the zone. They've jammed up in front of their own net, and puck's thrown towards the net, coming off a whole bunch of pairs of skates. As now the puck finally cleared out of the zone. Pass to Nelson. Overpass picked up by the Eagles. Puck picked up at the circle. Dumped, at the top of the circle. Dumped down ice by Kalbus. Picked up by North. Kalbus with the puck takes a shot, and this one knocked away by Lewis. Lost sight of the puck, and then the net will come off. So we're going to get a stop here now with 14:43 left in our second period. North-south won the face-off, just a little too strong on that passing out of the zone. Puck is going to be dumped in by Anderson. Scooped around, picked up by the Bruins. This one set down ice. Now played at the corner, sent along the boards by Noah, sent right back down ice and put on goal by Purdy. A rebound onto the near side, but the defense is all over it. Point blank shot, this one turned away by Erickson. Rebound sent the wrong way by the Eagles, and they're able to pick up the puck, but a penalty will be called on Julia Poole. Delayed penalty call right now on the Bruins. Unfortunate there on that opportunity. I believe that will be her second it is her second of the period. I'm not sure if it's her third of the game. I'll have to check my score sheet. Penalty comes at the 4-minute mark. Davies looked strong in that power play they had here this period already. They give him another one in this scoreless game. Just under 13 left to play in the period. Puck at the point, comes to the circle, shot through traffic. This one will be turned away, and it's picked up in the corner by Sampson. Sampson sends a clear pass to Severson, rips a shot, knocked away. Rebound trickles onto the near side. Puck is still loose. There's a pile in front of the net, and the official able to see the puck. He got right in there, and the puck will get knocked away. Great positioning by the official. He was right there, kind of in a dangerous position, head towards the puck, making sure that that thing was loose. Puck winds up into the neutral zone. Minute 15 left on the power play for the Davies Eagles. Rung along the boards, handled by Eminence, shot from the circle. Actually, that was a pass to Severson for a one-timer, a little bit mistimed. Davies able to hold the zone as there is under a minute left on their power play. A high backhand pass almost looked like it was going to make its way into the netting. Instead, is held onto the zone. Pass up to the point, onto the stick of Cracky, takes a shot. That one gets knocked away. 40 seconds left on the power play. That is Jada Purdy in the penalty box, called for the trip. Puck bobble around, turned over, point blank shot right off the stick of Lucy Paul. Rishik was able to freeze it. Puck's going to be dumped down ice. Eagles all over this one. Bowler with the puck. Sends it along the boards, down ice. Finds an open Silbernagel. Winds up onto the stick of Sampson. Now a shot through traffic, a goal! I believe it was Cracky who put that one in. Strike that, that was Jensen. No, it was Cracky. So 1-0, Davies scores first. Power play goal comes at the 5:53 mark, and we're going to wait for the official announcement as to see who had that for sure and who assisted that one. So Davies scoring first. Capitalize on North-South's second penalty of the period. 5 penalties all games for the Spruans.
Fargo Davies goal. Starting number 8, Sage Cracky. First assist goes to number 11, Regan Silvermeagle. Second assist goes to number 10, Katie Noah. Time of that goal, 11:07 remaining in the second period. Cracky from Silvermeagle and then Noah.
So it will be Sage Cracky with their goal, her first of the season, 17th of the senior's career. Megan Silbernagel, the junior, will pick up her first point of the season with the assist. And another assist will be given to Kate Noah. That is her first point of the season. 1-0 Davies leads with that power play goal just under 10.5 to go in the first period. Puck into the corner, sent along the boards. North-South trying to find a way to clear their zone. It was on the stick of Purdy, knocked away from her. Now at the feet of Emineth. Puts this one towards the goal, comes off the shin guards of Anderson. North looked like they had the zone cleared. Davies able to steal this one back away. Vetter from the point. Puck lines up into the far corner. Poke checked back down ice by Davies, who now cross the blue line onto the near side. 9:50 and counting. That is all that is left in the second period. You know, it's a situation that might come down to special teams, and that's what we had right there as Mushik will freeze that puck. We are stopped with 9 minutes, 33 seconds left to play. Thanks for joining us here on YourLiveEvent.com. Our thanks to Dan Schultes, AD of Fargo North, for the opportunity to come out here and broadcast as always. And our thanks to both of these coaches and programs. All 4 of the programs actually will be covering here tonight. Puck in the neutral zone, controlled by North-South. Now a scramble for the loose pucks. Bruins had it. Backhanded by Hoffman. Hoffman from the corner. Rings along the board onto the tape of Fisher. Fisher will send it back to Hoffman. Wasn't quite ready for it. As now the Eagles trying to hold his own. Backhand trickles onto the near side. This one is picked up. Turstrip will pick up this puck, and it comes right back on the goal, and it is frozen. And we are stopped with 8:57 to go. Line change coming here. It is 1-0. 1-0 the lead for Davies, and a shot on goal, and that one kicked away. Woodchick will kick this one onto the corner. Now a battle along the far boards. Leah Hoffman got herself in the mix. Also coming in Madsen. Madsen tried to ring it around the boards. Brings it up her own circle. Poke checked away and picked up at the blue line by Vetter. Vetter from the circle, shot through traffic. Big rebound. Vetter will follow her shot. Will take a little bit of a bump from Hoffman. That's enough to take her off the puck as it's sent along the boards to the near side. Here comes a shot. Woodchick will knock it away. Davies controlling the zone. Vetter from the point. Big poke check. That one came from McComb. A foot race for the puck. and she will get there to beat out the icing. North-South having to take a line change there. Puck along the boards will come up to the circle, backhanded in. 7 minutes, 47 seconds left to play here in the second period. 1-0 Davies. Approaching that 7.5 mark left of the period, and now a chase for the puck. Severson for Davies should be the first on top of it. Picked up along the side of the net. Eagles trying to break their zone. North-South hasn't really had a huge prime scoring opportunities. We're going to see a hand pass called, and that's just a reflex thing coming from Brooklyn Woodard. .7:05 left in the second period. Our First Class Mortgage second intermission report coming up here shortly. Backhand along the side of the net. Savannah Wishik trying to knock it away. Wishik tried to put it in the corner, and I think it came off one of her teammates, and she just said, you know what, I'm just going to freeze this one to be on the safe side. 6:56 left in the period. Scoreless at the end of the first, and then at the 11:07 mark of this period, Sage Cracky scoring her first of the season. Assist on that one going to Noah and Silbernagel. And that was a power play goal. There have been 5 penalties called this game against the North-South Spruans. Six and a half to go in the period. Rung along the boards onto the near side. And an inadvertent trip. There's going to be no penalty called. Hard fall by Calba. She'll go right to the bench, able to get there on her own power. Just kind of wind knocked out of her a little bit. Davies able to take the puck away from the Spruans. A little strong on that pass off the stick of Meyer. They avoid the icing call. It's now going to be a chase onto that corner. First on the puck is Jada Purdy for the North-South Spruans. Turned over back to Davies. Point blank shot. That one knocked away onto the near corner. Just a deflection, but no open net. Here comes the Spruans. Matheson with the puck, stripped away from her from Astrup at the blue line, and now into the neutral zone. Puck on the stick of Sampson, and Sampson had to will her way across that blue line, takes a shot, rebound, went right onto the stick of Severson and couldn't get a clean shot as the puck will take a bounce back behind the net. Shot through traffic. Puck wound off, bounced off some shin guards off a couple of players, one from either side, as now the zone is cleared. Puck gets chipped down ice by Vetter. First on the puck is Hoffman. Hoffman will slip. Coming in is her teammate Fisher. Will come back to Hoffman. Eagles trying to take this puck back and put this one right in the front of the net. Pass back to the near side, Vetter. That one coming in a little strong. Vetter goes to shoot. Puck gets stripped away. Ness will turn and come back the other way. 1-0 Eagles. Cracky the only goal of this game. Here comes the Eagles trying to make it a 2-0 game. Shot turned away. That was Severson, rather eminent with the shot. 5, not 3, as it puts on the side of the net. Rushik will freeze this one. It was 12 shots on goal for North-South in the first period. 9 for the Eagles. So far this game has been all about special teams. Another shot on goal and another save. We'll be interested to see where those shots on goal land at the end of this period. Got to think about, I would say about 3 minutes of this period has been devoted the penalty kill for North-South. Bruins trying to get it out of their zone. Came off someone's shoulder. Still held on to the zone of North-South. Now into the neutral zone, sent right back by Voller. Taken right back by the Bruins, rung along the boards on the near side. Now picked up behind the net, sent high and hard off the boards by Voller. And we got a stoppage of play, 3:40 left in the second period. Calvis winning the faceoff for the Bruins. It was at the feet of Poole at the circle. Poole will lose the puck, far side, handled by Emineth. She is taken off the puck and then just chips it into the near corner. One nothing Davies. Puck put in front of the net, backhanded the other way by Purdy. Now along the near boards. Inside of 3 to play, and North-South able to break it out of their zone. Bounce off the boards near side, chased over by Vetter. And we're going to get a stoppage of play as this one is frozen by Noelle Lewis. Davies 1-0, North-South 1-0. Next up for North-South after this. They will be in action taking on Bismarck Legacy. That one coming up later on this week. Here comes a pass put in front of the net. Defense able to steal that one away. Matheson was trying to tee up a goal. Shot on net. That one gets turned away. And now this one's going to be sent down ice. Passed along the near side. That was Voller with the puck. Oshik will try to hold on to the puck. That one gets knocked away and onto the near corner. Minute 43 left in the second period. Our intermission report brought to you by First Class Mortgage. As the puck will be backhanded by Severson down ice. Rematch of last season's state championship game. The Bruins honored before the game. The Bruins and the members of Davies were part of that Bruins team. They were honored before the game with a new banner to commemorate that state championship. Puck is dumped down ice. Wojcik will freeze it. .17 left in the period. North and Red River, a big boys matchup coming up after this one. So stay tuned here on yourliveevent.com. Puck on the far board, sent back by Davies. Delayed offside call. Olivia Olsen will pick up the puck. We'll send this one over to Purdy. Comes back the other way to Olsen. Bruins break it out. Pass to Poole. Poole a shot. This one high and wide and into the near corner. Bruins controlling the puck, put in front of the net, turned away by the defense. Momentarily on the stick of Calvis, now along the near boards. and into the neutral zone. 30 seconds left in the second period. "17 seconds. See if the Bruins get one last rush here before the period comes to an end. Taken away and battle along the near boards. It's jumped down ice by Sampson. Now played along the far boards. Picked up by the Bruins. Held in by the Eagles, and that will do it for our second period. 2 periods of play out here at the Collie. No score. Second intermission report coming up next.
School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
We're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Escape the Minnesota winter, March 10th through 19th, as we become immersed in Hawaiian culture and take in the breathtaking views of Oahu, Kauai, and Maui. Enjoy a balance of scheduled must-see attractions and free time to relax in paradise. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119, 636-2119, or planterdoc.com.
I'm really happy here because on a daily basis when I get here, I'm so excited to work with the people around me.
I thoroughly like walking through the door and seeing everybody. It's just a great place to work.
Every Sunday I'm ready to come to work Monday morning. Like, we laugh and we joke, but we get work done. But I've never had a bad day here. I'm dreaming of a world where the crack of a bat is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle. Where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up. I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality. I'm going to elevate the world of sports someday.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Welcome back to our second intermission report. High school girls hockey on yourliveevent.com. 1-0 Davies with the lead over North-South. And again, kind of the story of the first period. Now the story of the second period. Special teams, penalty kill. 2 penalties called in that second period against the North-South Bruins. The second one resulted in Sage Crackey getting a power play goal. That was at the 11:07 mark of the period. Assists on that one go to Kate Noah and Reagan Silbernagel. The 2 penalties that period, shots on goal that period, 15-3 in favor of Davies. Davies capitalizing on that man advantage that period, not just with the goal, but controlling time and space. And they were able to kind of wear down North-South into that contest as they get themselves here to a 1-0 lead at the second intermission. We'll take another break here on our First Class Mortgage intermission report. Back with more on yourliveevent.com.
Help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community. Look no farther than Onset Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onstedlaw.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Wilf Dagelman started Dagelman Industries 60 years ago with one thing in mind. He wanted to make products that had a true impact on the farm. The foundation of Dagelman remains the same today. Build simple, heavy, reliable equipment that will last for generations. We choose to innovate rather than imitate and work hard to remain an industry leader. Wilf truly said it best. Build it right, build it heavy, and build it to last from top to bottom. If you're interested in joining our team, visit dagelman.com to view our openings.
Kennels located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, it's our second intermission report brought to you by First Class Mortgage. 1-0. They lead for the Davies Eagles over the Fargo North-South Bruins. It was a power play goal by Sage Cracky. That has been the only scoring we have seen so far in this contest, but I would imagine the conversation that is happening inside the locker room right now with North-South, it has to be for Coach Parker Metz, is that, hey, we gotta watch the penalties. Overall, you're looking at 5 penalties have been called for North-South, 2 of them coming in that last period, 1 of them resulting in a goal. That will do it for our second intermission report brought to you by First Class Mortgage. Third period coming up when we return.
Fact. High schools need every sports official they can find. Want to ensure that kids keep playing? Become an official and a leader. Over 25,000 North Dakota student athletes participate in statewide school-sponsored sports programs. Sports provide students with real-time training for real life. Teamwork and planning under pressure provide our young men and women with skills that will serve them throughout their lives. Without officials, high school sports wouldn't exist. It may be more.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead,
and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Escape the Minnesota winter, March 10th through 19th, as we become immersed in Hawaiian culture and take in the breathtaking views of Oahu, Kauai, and Maui. Enjoy a balance of scheduled must-see attractions and free time to relax in paradise. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119, 636-2119, or planterdoc.com.
I'm really happy here because on a daily basis when I get here, I'm so excited to work with the people around me.
I thoroughly like walking through the door and seeing everybody. It's just a great place to work.
Every Sunday I'm ready to come to work Monday morning. Like, we laugh and we joke, but we get work done. But I've never had.
And our third period underway. Welcome back to YourLiveEvent.com. Game 1 of 2, and the net comes off, and we'll get a stoppage on account of it. No penalty called on that one. Again, we talked about 5 combined penalties between the first and second period between North and South. In that first period, there's 5 combined penalties between the two teams. Davies did not have an infraction, penalty infraction minute tagged onto them in the second period. They kind of cleaned that aspect of their game up. North-South kind of struggling with that penalty situation right now and playing some catch-up, down 1-0. Puck gets dumped up ice, winds up into the corner, backhanded along the boards, picked up by the Eagles. And now this is going to be set up ice. Anderson with the puck will come around. This one will be knocked away from her, picked up in the neutral zone by Vetter. Vetter tried to chip it down ice. Puck still knocked around. And finally gets dumped down ice and cleared back by Davies. Bruins will have the puck. Anderson passes onto the near side to Purdy. Winds up onto the stick of Purdy stays on the stick of Purdy, as she splits the defense. She will chip it along the boards. Matheson on the puck. Matheson will be greeted by pressure from Voller along the way. Now on to the near side. We are A minute 16 into the final stanza of this girls matchup. 1-0 the lead for Davies. Boys game set to begin. I believe it's a 7:30 puck drop. It's set to begin after, but I believe it was 7:30 hard timed on that puck drop. As now the puck is along the near side. Brought up ice. Sent across by Cracky, and it will be an icing call against Davies. We'll get our second stoppage of time here in the third period. It comes with 15:07 left to play in this game. Face-off won by the Eagles, sent along the boards, picked up onto the stick of Vetter. Long pass up ice, and looks like we're going to get an icing call, back-to-back icing calls against the Eagles. Official adjusting the far wingers on this face-off. One back onto the stick of Hagen onto the near side, shipped onto the corner. Burris is on the puck. It will be stripped away from her and rung around the boards. Actually will stay on the near board side and brought up by the Eagles as they are set to clear the zone. Red River and North boys action coming up after this one. It's been a fun night of hockey here so far. 1-0 matchup, what you would expect anytime the North-South Bruins and the Davies Eagles square up. Good showing of fans, and they only expect that energy to stay as the puck gets stolen away. It was on the stick of Gravlin. Gravlin just couldn't come clear onto the net, and now it's sent back the other way by Jensen, and we're going to get a delayed icing call. It's Bruins a chance to get some ground and try to clear it out of their zone. Puck comes to the far side. Was it touched on what side of the red line is the question, and it was the side that favors an icing call. .14:01 left to play, and a shot right off the face-off. Bushik will turn it away. Again, those shots on goal, 16-3 in the second period in favor of Davies. Overall shots on goal, 26-15, also in favor of Davies. It felt like maybe another gear was hit in that period as a pass along the near side, and this one winds up down ice. And we're going to get an icing call. You know, it felt like in the first period we didn't see a whole lot of stoppage of play. Teams had their opportunities to start settling into rhythms quickly, and what ended up being the Achilles for North-South was those penalties. As pucks along the near boards, trying to break it out of the zone was Poole. Got knocked away from her, now onto the near side, and yet again it's Jada Purdy with the puck, turns it over at the point. Shot attempt by Emineth, didn't get a whole lot of this one as it trickles its way towards the net, and another save. Buchik will get the save. 13:23 left to go. Davies holds his own. Shot from the circle. Vetter lost it at the heel of her stick. Instead, she'll ring this one back around the corner and onto the near side at the circle on the stick of Nelson. Nelson a pass up ice. Poole with the puck. Gets it poke checked away from the defense. Right there on it was Calbus. Puts it towards the net. Now at the circle. Shot blocked by the Davies defense. I believe that was Vetter who got her body in front of the puck. 12:45 left to go, third period. Fisher handles the puck. Move at the blue line, takes a shot through traffic off the blocker of Lewis and into the corner. And this one will be sent up ice, and it comes off the skate of McComb. And Davies wants a too many men penalty, and I almost think they might have a case for that one. McComb came off the bench, it hit her skate, and I'm not sure whoever she was swapping spots with was fully into the bench. Davies able to clear the zone. This one up ice, Sampson with the puck. Sampson from the circle, shot, rebound near side, no one's there. 12 minutes left to go. We are in the third period. Puck passed onto the near side. Astrup couldn't play it cleanly. Able to backhand it back up to the point. It's Noah with the puck. She went to shoot, winds up into the neutral zone, picked up by Woodard, and delayed offsides call. Spruance holding the puck, it's backhanded in by Ness. And offsides as Leah Hoffman brings it across the blue line. Her teammates about a step or two too early. So far, the goal by Sage Cracky at the 11:07 mark of the second period, assisted by Noah and Silbernagel. Kind of accounting for the only, or excuse me, rather is so far is holding up as the only points in this game. Pass intended for the stick of Gravlin. Gets by her. At an icing call, stops at 11:18. I feel like this period has been plagued by a long line of icing calls. Puck now brought up on the near side. Emineth with the puck. Backhand towards the goal. Wojcik will knock it away onto the corner. 25 saves over the first two periods for the senior goalkeeper for the North-South Bruins. Shot through traffic on the point. That was off the stick of Gravlin. Comes up onto the near corner. Pass to Woodard. Woodard will be held along the boards. Still a loose puck, no one with control. Ness tried to backhand it. Instead it gets taken away by Silbernagel, who puts this one down ice. .25 left to go in this game. Puck is stolen, odd man rush, and puck pulled out of the air by Wojcik. It was a shot by Paul.
Hey, we got a winner in the 50-50 raffle. $43 winning ticket number 7, 9,
10:19 left in the period.
3, 9, 4, 6.
1-0 lead for Davies. Davies trying to go to 2-0 on the season. Both of these teams looking for a 2-0 spot on the season. From the circle with the puck was Nelson. They'll get knocked away from her and comes down ice. Fisher first on the puck. Reverses back over the other way. Sends a nice pass to Jada Purdy. And Purdy along the boards, able to find Nelson. Nelson trying to backhand out of the zone. Getting a stick on it right away was Jensen. And now it's loose at the circle. Picked up by Meyer. Try to send it down ice. In her own defensive zone, Purdy with the puck. Turns, comes onto the near side, Nelson. Puts this one on the stick of Poole. Now from the side, shot, save. Rebound into the corner. Big save for Noelle Lewis, the senior goalie. Nine minutes, 17 seconds and counting left in the third period. Almost was about to say EDC hockey, but again, just that one statewide region for the girls. Puck into the neutral zone. McComb had the puck, able to cross the blue line on sides, but I think her teammates were waiting around to try to time to avoid the offside. Took him a little bit out of position as a shot from the point from Elise Anderson gets turned away by the defense. And now back over to the near side Leo Hoffman onto the puck. Hoffman will come around. Backhand pass, and no one's there to catch this one, as it will be an icing call.
Again, the winning ref will take a number
8:30 left to play in the game.
9, 4, 6, 7, 9, 6, 3, 9, 4, 6.
Eagles able to hold the zone, comes up to the corner. Hoffman for the Bruins on the puck, comes around the boards, picked up by Olsen. Olsen tries to backhand, and it's a battle for the puck along the far boards. Now through the circle, it came by everyone and then got picked up by Burris, and Burris will bring it into the neutral zone. Going about 8 minutes left to play. You look at now an extra team in that girls division. Century with their own team. Legacy, Bismarck High, they have joined together to keep that co-op going. And we heard Josh Isertel say it in the pregame show, is that when you have an extra team, well, what you have there is, and maybe what would be an extra obstacle to keep you to get in front of you in a potential trip on to the state tournament. Offside call right there, and we're going to have a face-off at the far circle. Seven minutes, 19 seconds left. Jada Pertiga on the puck. Comes along onto the near boards. And we're going to get a stoppage of play, 7:05 to go. And it will be a penalty against the Eagles. Sage Cracky will be called for the trip. First penalty that we've seen called against Davies since the first period, and now the Bruins down 1-0, want to use a timeout. We'll take one as well. Back on YourLiveEvent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
North-South takes a timeout. Penalty called against Sage Cracky. Will be a tripping call. 7:05 left in the game. Bruins will get their first power play look since back in the first period. And right away, Davies dumps this one down ice. Penalty comes with 7:05 left to play in the third period. Bruins trying to set special teams. Puck comes across, was on the stick of Nelson. Back onto the near side, Nelson comes to shoot. Puck comes away, put back attempt will miss. That rebound attempt will miss and is onto the near corner. Bruins will try again, handled at the point by Purdy. Comes over to the left side, Nelson, she will shoot through traffic, and Erickson onto the rebound, Lewis onto the rebound, And puck over to the near side. This has been the strongest look so far on a power play for the Bruins. Time not on their side right now. 55 seconds and counting as a shot through traffic slowed by the defense and is dumped down ice by Katie Noah. .40 seconds left to play in the period, and Purdy will bring this puck up herself. Comes to shoot, will miss. Missed shot scooped up by Fisher. Fisher will come to Nelson. Back to Fisher. To the far circle. Kalbus with the puck. 21 seconds left on the power play. Here comes a shot through traffic, and it's a goal! Anna Nelson gets the missed shot, buries the rebound, and now it's a 1-1 game. Great looking power play for the Bruins, and it ends with Nelson scoring. That is her second goal of the season. And we are tied 1-1. 5:20 left to play in the game. Let's see who they give an assist. I imagine it'll be 2 assists on that one. That timeout paid off. Shot from the point, and answering right back is the Eagles. If it was untouched, it would be Tilly Vetter's goal. That would be her second of the season. Otherwise, she'll be credited with the assist, but either way, she'll be happy to have Davies back in front. So Davies strikes right back. Here comes Davies looking for some insurance, almost had it. So Anna Nelson's power play got an assist. I wasn't able to hear who got credited with those assists. We'll see any assist to be credited and who gets credited with the answer back goal for Davies. I believe Vetter will have the goal. We'll see what we get here as we approach 4 minutes left to play. 2-1, the advantage for Fargo Davies.
Number 3, Taylor Severson. First assist goes to number 20, Julia Vetter. Second assist goes to number 5, Allie Youngman. Final half goal, 4:59 remaining.
So the goal will go to Severson. The assist will go to Vetter and Emineth. So it will be goal number 2 of the season for Severson. 2-1 the score. Davies in front. They have led this entire game, or excuse me, I should say they have not trailed this entire game. 3 minutes, 25 seconds to go. Puck at the point, Nelson through traffic. That one coming off a few bodies and then sent up ice, and rather that was Fisher who took that shot from the point and dumped down ice. Davies will be called for an icing call, 3:16 left to play. Face-off won by the Bruins, was on the stick of McComb, went to turn and shoot, and then a rebound shot. That one will miss from Matheson. Puck on the open stick of Purdy. She comes to shoot, puck kicked away. No one from north-south can get there for the rebound, and then it was on the stick of Meyer, and Meyer into the neutral zone, and we're going to get a whistle, and it will be an offsides call. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left to play in this game. (2-1) Davies lead. Eagles looking for some insurance. Shot on goal, and this one gets knocked away. And now puck onto the near corner. Another shot, one-timer attempt. This one is blocked by the defense. I believe it was Fisher who blocked that shot. Bruins looking for the tie. Handled by McComb. Puts it in front of the net. Defense will turn this one away. Handled by Severson. Now Severson onto the near corner. Davies making a partial line change, waiting for some players to put themselves into position. Bruins clear it into the neutral zone. Bowler will pick up the puck and she'll send it into the corner. Under 2 minutes left to play. Third period here in this high school girls hockey matchup. Game 1 of 2. It's been an exciting game 1. And I imagine we will see an exciting game 2 between Red River and North. We'll wrap this thing up and we'll name our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game, and then get you set up for Game 2 of this doubleheader. All of this can be seen at yourliveevent.com. See our schedule at yourliveevent.com. Approaching a minute to go, and Davies just kind of playing a little bit of keep away from the Spruans. Fisher with the puck. Fisher pass onto the near side, onto the stick of Nelson. Nelson tried to go in the corner. Now in the neutral zone, Calbus will scoop it and pick it away as we have an empty net. Pulling their goaltender is the Spruans. They need one to tie it. Puck handled by Purdy. Onto the near side, Nelson up ice, finds Poole. Poole gets stripped away by the defense. Now she's able to hang on. 35 seconds left to play. Puck back in the neutral zone. Handled by Fisher. Fisher across the blue line. Fisher comes to shoot. Puck behind the net. Fisher will pick up her missed shot, puts it in front of the net. Now another one towards the net. I don't even think that one made its way to Lewis. 15 seconds left to play in this game. And a one-time shot. Lewis will turn this one away. Puck onto the near corner. It's a scramble. Bruins need the puck, and one more shot on goal. It is behind the net. 2 seconds left. Vetter with the puck along the boards, and this one will become a final. A one-goal game, would not expect anything less between the two teams that squared off for the state championship last year. Our final score, Davies 2, North-South 1. Postgame show next on yourliveevent.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's Jerrid.
Wilf Dagelman started Dagelman Industries 60 years ago with one thing in mind. He wanted to make products that had a true impact on the farm. The foundation of Dagelman remains the same today. Build simple, heavy, reliable equipment that will last for generations. We choose to innovate rather than imitate and work hard to remain an industry leader. Wilf truly said it best. Build it right, build it heavy, and build it to last from top to bottom. If you're interested in joining our team, visit dagelman.com to view our openings.
Welcome back to YourLiveEvent.com. Our final here in North Dakota High School girls hockey. 2-1. Davies comes away with the victory here tonight against the North-South Spruans. So 2-1. That is the final score. 1-1 on the year is the Spruans. 2-0 is Davies to start their season. Well, the first period was scoreless, but there was plenty on the score sheet, and that came in the form of penalties. 5 combined penalties between the two teams. Both teams had plenty of power play opportunities. On top of that, there was some 4-on-4 opportunities into the game. So neither team really finding that rhythm into the first period. Shots on goal in the first period, 12-9 in favor of North-South. Those 5 penalties, 3 of them fell the way of the North-South Spruans. So the penalty numbers not in favor of North-South. And then about 20 seconds into the second period, a penalty called against the Spruans. They successfully killed them. Another penalty gets called against them, their 5th penalty of the game. That one not so fortunate. At the 11:07 mark of the second period, it was Sage Cracky scoring her first goal of the season. Reagan Silbernagel and Matilde Vetter would be credited with the assist. It would be a 1-0 game at the end of the second period. Shots on goal in that second period, 16-3 in favor of Davies. So Davies really found their spot in that second period, and they would lead 1-0 going into period number 3. Period number 3, neither team really started getting settled in on their offense. We had a lot of icing calls coming in that second period, a lot of stoppage of play. And then finally, Davies, I shouldn't say finally, but Davies rather getting called for their first penalty since period number 1, and that would result in a power play goal. Power play goal came at the 5 with 5:20 left to play in the game. Anna Nelson got the goal. There were 2 assists, unable to get the announcement of who got those 2 assists, but 2 assists coming there. It was a 1-1 game, and then about 30 seconds later, Davies able to answer back. It was Taylor Severson, her second goal of the season. An assist in that contest, or in that goal, would be given to Vetter, along with Allie Amonith would be credited with the assist. So a double assist on that goal, and that would hold up to be the game winner, as again Davies now 2-0 here in this young 2022-2023 season with that 2-1 victory here tonight against the Fargo North-South Spruans. So 2-1, that is the final score in this game. We'll take another break here on our post-game show. Let's give out some of our post-game accolades in this contest and maybe start getting you set up for game number 2 of this doubleheader tonight. Again, we'll have the boys matchup, and that will be a contest between the North Spartans and the Grand Forks Red River Rough Riders. I hope to not sneak in a couple Spruans when we're talking about teams coming up in game number 2. Let's take our post-game break, and we'll come back to name our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game and our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. That is coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Kennels located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
Fact.
Back here on our post-game show, a 2-1 win. Davies defeating North-South in girls hockey, and starting to see some of the boys' side of this doubleheader make their way out to these benches to begin their warm-ups. But 2-1 our final score. Let's give out some of our post-game awards. First, our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game, and it's hard not to look at the goaltending situation. Savannah Wojcik, the senior goaltender from North-South, 32 saves in this game. She is the RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game for her 32 save performance in a game that her team unfortunately did not come away with the win. So that is our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. Our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, that will go to the player who had the game winner, Taylor Severson, the senior from Fargo Davies, scored the game-winning goal at the 5:20 mark of the third period. So she is the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. As you see the boys coming out here to warm up for game number 2. So that will do it for game number 1. Thanks for joining us here on YourLiveEvent.com. We will end this stream. We'll start another one for our next game, but our final score, it is 2-1. Davies with the win over North-South. Thanks for being with us on YourLiveEvent.com.